scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Equalizing in... Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself. Get out of here. I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, this one's customer prefers to remain...
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm...
The customer is the Krogan called in. You understand this one's urgency. This one, please do not... Is there anything else? Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for? Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought...
I'm here to shop.
Of course.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests
Would you have had any chance of getting...
this one could raise the sum to 500 credits.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one awaits your return.
The manager's...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
How can I help you? How can I help you?
How large are the facilities?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains.
Tell me about the companies that work
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. The executive board gets a discount. Much of their research is in biotic modification. They attract many protests. No, one moment, please.
Yes, what?
Commander
Right,
Shepard.
fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I won't take up much of your time.
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law. Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
Do you do business
Agent
with Saren?
Saren? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about. I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you... She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up
What
at
do you
Peak.
mean, personal?
The phrase is self-explanatory.
Commandos. You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her. Immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded.
I have no
in
more
certain-
questions
Good.
at this time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should... Can't say more.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows. That makes you ideal for my job. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your...
I don't know anything about Binary.
I represent the Aramali City Council on...
What's your interest in Binary Helix?
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. We want to assess any... You will present yourself as a buyer. Your real objective will be to distract him. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. I have assembled a dossier on... I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacked. I suspect you'll... If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and... I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to
You have a plan?
I do. Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries.
The evidence is on my office computer. This... Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on bins, right?
Full benefits, of course.
No, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacations, subsidized.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of Element Zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. The manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer...
That'll do nicely.
Good day, Spectre.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Sergeant Sterling was killed. When we get the one responsible, we'll take turns guarding them.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Harasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias.
Keen's testimony...
I thought corruption...
The rule is, don't rock the boat.
Why don't you ask Keen?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keen's garage.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever.
Ananias is...
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business. But Code Omega means eternal. So, she came with an escort of a sergeant. No idea. Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a call. Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Bavaria now.
Beat it.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on things, right?
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, vacations, such nothing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Did you see an Asari matriarch?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives. They read Lady Benezia was...
I don't get how a clothed female can be more attractive than a naked one.
Armed commandos?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor. She claimed to be Saren's assistant here to get a...
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing.
My employers rely on the...
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot... Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
I'll leave you to your work.
Not so fast, Hero. You need to get into the garage, don't you? To head up to Peak 15? While you were working on Keene, I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to
There's
the
the
ground.
problems up on Peak 15.
What sort of...
15's always had them. You looking for her?
What was that about synthetic?
Ananias had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to black. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive... got a team of 12 under me. You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
So that's what you saw he had in the crates.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We've fought Geth before. We'll take care of them for you.
I appreciate that. My people are good, but few of them have combat experience. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
What moron installed these turrets facing backwards?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out. What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
What were those things?
Damned if I know. Someone on this mountain does.
power system, Commander. It must be for the station's mainframe.
So wacky.
Startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia, user alert. The tramway system. One moment. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in a critical failure. Landline. Report complete. Do you have an additional...
Do you know why the reactor...
I'm sorry. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill...
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do?
The valves to the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the control... When emergency protocol...
Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry, but I need a... In the event, my systems are permanently... Stage 3 alert issued low... I'm sorry, Commander. Critical... Report complete. Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting to the roof.